Alright, welcome back to Genshin Impact. We are going to be continuing Mualani's story quest. Sorry, it's been a minute. We are on the Riddle of Sea and Sky. Let's get into it.
Okay, this is the place.
I hope this takes us up to those islands in the sky, which, you know, it should. It says sky in the title. If it doesn't, I demand a refund.
So, where do we go next?
Up.
I'm not completely sure yet. The map seems to indicate there's a mechanism here that crosses the water. But I still need to think about what these lines might be referring to.
I knew it! My theory was correct!
Sounds like he's got something to say again.
If you have any suggestions, then please feel free to share.
I believe the mechanism that the lines are indicating is a spirit way.
That is a possibility. But I don't remember anyone from the tribe setting up a spirit door around here.
According to my theory, it might not have been set up by humans. The dragons living in that land also used a similar device, long before the humans. Speaking of which, the spirit doors your tribe uses may have been built imitating the dragon ones.
I didn't realize that it was her tribe that was setting up the spirit doors. I thought it was the Kaholosaurs. Have I not been paying attention? Or did they never explicitly say, yeah, for some reason Mualani's tribe can just make these things? Somehow.
Oh, I remember now. Uncle New did mention this possibility to me before.
I don't understand how this is something you could forget, but okay.
After learning about the legend, I realized that it was connected to my research, and so I looked up a lot of related information. Even though I haven't found an exact route to the mysterious island, I'm fairly certain I've deduced the geographical features of the island's surrounding areas. Firstly, it's at an intersection between water and land, and secondly, there should be a high concentration of phlogiston. My research indicates that the Spirit Way was originally a natural phenomenon caused by the flow of phlogiston. Therefore, the area must contain many potential Spirit Ways, and the dragons who lived here in ancient times may have left behind some devices to control them.
What is that thing behind you that's glowing in red? What is that?
Oh, amazing! Now it all makes sense.
Now everyone's contributing to the team.
You flatter me. If my theory is correct, we should already be very close to the mysterious island. Once you've unlocked the mechanism, we'll be able to derive the island's location.
All right. Then let's start searching for the dragon's spirit door.
That's just a quick and easy name. I won't be able to include it in my thesis. Given the dragons used the device long before the humans, we should stick with a name that references no human concepts. Calling it a phlogiston node would be much more appropriate.
Then let's start searching for the phlogiston node. Speaking of which, what does it look like exactly?
If I'm not mistaken... Look that way!
Look at what? The sea? What is that? How has no one seen this thing before and been like, oh yeah, this is mystical?
It started glowing! This should be it, right?
Looks like we can activate it once we get close enough. The light does remind me of a spirit way. But according to the map, there should be 2 more phlogiston nodes. Let's keep searching, everyone.
Alright. I feel like your tribe did not really try hard at all to find this mysterious island. If one of the passageways was just like sat here. Okay, activate the phlogiston nodes. Okay, they're over this way. Got it. I need these.
Let's hope
You
you
gotta
put a
go.
good fight. Let's finish this mess.
I feel bad killing you. I'm sorry. It was you or me though, bro. And I chose myself. Oh, there's a quest I have here. Oh yeah, so there is. Give me that shell. I need that. I'm gonna come back for this though. Oh, is that what this is here for? Maybe? I don't know.
Overruled.
I should start making notes why I make sun pins. Because I'm so bad at remembering. Why did I make this pin? Why did I put this here? I don't know. I like these little penguin guys. Can I capture one of the penguin guys? Hold on. Hold the phone. Get me out of this. Yeah. Give me a penguin guy. I got a flow current bird. That was apparently my last one of those. I really need to go buy more. I'll try to remember that.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Why are you even here, sir? You don't belong here. You're not from this tribe.
Alright, that was quick.
What are y'all doing here? I need to be up there somehow. Listen. You're supposed to make it more convenient for me to get around, not less convenient. Why? Okay, there we go. I could have just teleported. I could have just teleported.
Paimon sees it! Oh, but it's way up high. We'll need to find a way up there.
That's what the shells are for. What's this?
Solidify.
Okay. Aha! I am a genius.
We finally found all of them.
Great work, everyone. Okay, now first, we need to figure out how to control this thing. Its qualities are very similar to that of a man-made device, but it doesn't seem as intuitive to me.
Is there something wrong?
See, look at this. After activating a normal spirit door, we could just go ahead and use it. But this one requires someone to stay and keep operating it here. Also, according to the map, we need to activate the mechanism and switch between different phlogiston nodes to change the path of the spirit way. If we don't operate the nodes properly, then the people on the spirit way will come tumbling from the sky.
Isn't that super dangerous?
In theory, the process should be very safe, but only if the 3 phlogiston nodes are each being operated by someone.
Do you think you'd be able to operate it? I just tried, and it clearly requires more skill than a typical spirit door.
Though I've never tried before, I've read a lot of information and theoretically should be able to properly control it. Let me give it a try.
If you say so. I don't know why this guy can control
But in
it,
theory,
but
this shouldn't happen.
sure.
If Varandra can control it, then that also rules out me.
Okay, well, how about you?
After all the adventures she's been on, handling something like this should be easy peasy.
Alright, then it'll be up to the Traveler to stay here and operate the phlogiston node. I'll go activate the mechanism. I'll let you know when we need to switch nodes. Just make sure you quickly head to the corresponding node, and we should make it safely.
Oh,
Wait, but
no.
handling it this way sounds even more dangerous, Mualani.
Don't worry. It looks like the spirit ways are all above the water. I'm pretty good at swimming, so I'm not afraid if I end up falling in.
But it's so high, and you'll be falling so fast. If we don't manage to reach a node in time, or if we make a mistake, there's a lot that can happen.
Do you still remember the promise we made before we left Paimon? Only those who can trust each other with their lives can reach the mysterious island. Since you two are willing to trust me, then naturally, I'm willing to trust you.
Alrighty.
Just leave it to us.
Please be careful.
When doing a Spirit Way challenge, you can jump to switch to adjacent tracks. When close to another track, jump while holding down the directional movement control to switch tracks. Okay. So this is when it explains to you what I was struggling with that other Spirit Way challenge, because they don't explain it to you until here, which is super great. Okay. Oh. Jumped too early.
Now switch to the spirit way on the right!
I did. I did it. Does that staircase just stay there permanently?
Please activate the next node!
Paimon heard Mualani shouting just now. Let's go find the node we need. We did it, Mualani!
I have done a thing.
Carving waves!
Okay, I'm Mualani again. Wait, was I supposed to be on that one? Got it. At least it's just a circle. You just loop until you get it right.
The path ends up ahead. Switch to the next spirit way.
I'm here.
Traveler, get to the next node!
Got it! Paimon heard Mualani shouting just now. Let's go find the node we need. Mualani, we've taken care of the final node. Please be careful.
Am I Mualani again? Okay. I'm here now. This is it? This is just a normal island. I thought we would be in the sky. How do you get to the sky?
That was perfect.
You're amazing, Mualani. There were a couple of moments Paimon thought it was over.
But what did doing that accomplish, though?
I'm confident I could do it all over again. Wait, why are the phlogiston nodes no longer lit?
Oh no, you're right.
I mean, it's like half lit.
It appears the phlogiston nodes here need to automatically recharge. Once they're activated, they'll be unusable for some time.
In that case, no matter what happens next, we have to seize our chance. Otherwise, who knows how long we'll have to wait for another shot.
Do you hear that?
The weather's getting gloomy, and a bunch of whirlpools just appeared in the water.
That's random.
Yes, we need to get to higher ground and take a look.
You make your way up the hill nearby.
Hey, look over there!
Whoa, there's a giant whirlpool over there.
Yep, and that's our next stop.
I do have a history of jumping headfirst into whirlpools, so I've got this.
Huh? What do you mean?
Why are you acting like we've never jumped into a whirlpool before? You were with me for Chen Yu Vale.
The info I deciphered from the map points to only one possibility. To reach the mysterious island, we must enter that massive whirlpool.
No way.
Forgive me for being frank, but as a guide of the people of the Springs, I'm sure you understand the danger of such a vortex even better than we do.
Yes, I know. But whether it's the information deciphered from the map, or the direction of the spirit way that I observed in the air, everything points to the path ahead being hidden in that whirlpool.
And what if you're wrong?
Ramdra.
I'm not trying to be unreasonable. Unfortunately, I'm very knowledgeable in this area. The spirit ways must have affected the nearby bodies of water and lowered the water level. That's why the whirlpools appeared. At this rate, some of the land that was once underwater will soon reappear at the surface and see the light of day again. Don't you think that sounds more like the definition of a mysterious island? So, our goal should be the shallow waters. If we enter that vortex, the undercurrents will drag us to the bottomless abyss.
He does seem to have a point.
I'm going in that whirlpool.
I can't find any evidence to refute your claim for the moment, but I still trust my judgment.
And it seems like it's time for our collaboration to come to an end.
But didn't we all agree to trust each other?
I have reached this conclusion based on my field of expertise, and I cannot deny it, even if you try to convince me otherwise. From now on, let us each choose our own way.
Where's your adventurous spirit, sir? You can't go through life always playing it safe and all that jazz. We gotta jump into this whirlpool.
No, I refuse.
You?
Letting your clients separate themselves from the group in the middle of a journey will result in the worst luck possible. I will not agree to that.
Then we can implement the plan I proposed at the very beginning. You're not my guide, and as such, you don't have to take responsibility for me.
Oh, but you can't do that once you've traveled together as a group. If you were to leave now, we'll all be hit with bad luck. It's now beyond both our control. How about this? You and Karia wait here. We'll go first and investigate the whirlpool. I know you like to explain everything with theories and logic, so let me build my case first, and then I'll come back to convince you.
Also, you really think the dragons cared about a little whirlpool, sir? No.
Well,
Traveler, Paimon, let's get going.
Alright, accompany Mualani to the whirlpool. I might drown. That is a very real possibility. Nope. I fixed it.
Whoa. The massive whirlpool is up ahead. Just the thought of going in there is making Paimon dizzy.
Do you also think that this is a reckless decision?
Nah, man, I'm down.
Well...
It's okay. That's completely normal. Actually, I completely understand how Varamdra feels. This is just how it is to be a guide. The tribe's experiences passed down from generation to generation are what give us the ability to guide our guests through hardships. This gives us the power to decide which way we should go. But it also means that we must bear the consequences of our mistakes and judgment, which could be quite dire this time. Although I'm pretty convinced that all the leads we have collected are pointing us to the whirlpool, I still don't know what awaits us inside. If the scholars still choose to reject my plan, I won't have the confidence to ask them to only do as I say. The same goes for the two of you. You are the commissioners, so if you think this is too risky, then it's perfectly reasonable if you want to end the trip here. The good news is that I know the way back to the tribe very well.
Mualani?
We've already made a promise to each other. We're reaching this dang island.
Traveler.
That's right. You've trusted us before, Mualani. Now it's our turn to trust you. Besides, it's gonna take more than a whirlpool to scare the two of us. We all managed to make it back from the Night Kingdom. After an experience like that, what's so scary about being sucked into a whirlpool?
Aw, Paimon. Come on, bring it in again.
All right. Let's investigate this whirlpool and see if we can gather any info to convince that scholar. Matters of luck aside, he definitely knows a lot about geography, and we'll need him on the team.
I don't think we really do
No,
need him on
it's
the
just that
team.
we can't see much from here. I'll get closer to the water and have another look.
Wait a sec. Is it just Paimon, or does the whirlpool seem to be getting smaller?
Our window is closing.
You're right. Maybe it's just like the phlogiston nodes and can only be active for a certain amount of time.
That means we need to hurry.
Miss Guide, we have a problem.
Karia? What are you doing here?
I tried to persuade him, but Verandra insisted on verifying his theory first. He said that the water to the south was about to be shallow enough to wade through. But after he took a few steps, the water suddenly began to surge and he was swept away. I'm not much of a swimmer, so I came to call for help.
Oh, why did this have to happen now? Can we still make it into the whirlpool?
No time to hesitate. I'll get in the water and rescue him. Just tell me which way he went, Karia. Fast!
Okay. Ooh.
That way? He's been pulled away by the current.
What an idiot. For someone who was afraid of whirlpools,
Not here either. The current is too fast. We found him.
we're so far away from the whirlpool, though. This man is an idiot.
Karia came and found us just in time.
Oh, there they are!
But we've missed our chance at the whirlpool now because this man is an idiot.
Verandra,
Dude, this sucks.
goodness, you're all right. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
Didn't I tell you to wait for me?
Judging by the changes in the water's surface, the path to the mysterious island wouldn't be around for long. I didn't want to miss this opportunity. It's just... I didn't expect my calculations to be wrong. It seems you were right.
How can you calculate the random occurrence of a whirlpool that was brought out by a magic spirit way? I don't feel like you have any prior knowledge to be able to calculate something like that. You have no way of judging accurately how long the whirlpools will be there for, how long the land in the shallows will be there for. Sir, how did you get your job as a scholar?
Right, who knows if we can make it back in time now? Huh? Well, the whirlpools have disappeared!
Yeah, now none of us get to go
Seems
to
we
the
missed our
island.
chance.
Why would you give up on such an opportunity to come rescue me?
Because you
How
were
can you
drowning,
say
you
that?
idiot.
It's already bad enough that you had to be left behind. Do you think I'd let anyone in my group drown?
I'm really sorry.
Don't feel guilty, Karya. I think if I reactivate the nodes, that will cause the whirlpools to reappear. The only problem is that we still don't know exactly when we'll be able to do that.
Great, so 5 years
It's
from
already
now,
getting
let's
late
come
now.
back here and...
And we've been on the move for a whole day. As your guide, I suggest we make camp first and have a good meal. We can talk about the other stuff tomorrow.
Now that you mention it, Paimon is feeling a little hungry.
It's a miracle she hasn't mentioned food for so long.
Hey, Paimon's stomach can be very sensible. It won't interrupt while everyone's busy solving puzzles.
We have plenty of tasty things
I disagree.
to eat. Let's just find a suitable spot to make camp. I like that place right over there.
Mualani guides everyone to the best place to make camp.
Is this the spot? Let Paimon and the Traveler help set up the tent.
Go ahead. I'll take care of the fire. Oh, and here's a little camping tip. It's best to set the tent upwind from the campfire.
Have we not been camping for the last 4 years? Do we not know this tip?